Hey guys, happy Friday. It is Q&A time. I have a couple of really great questions from you guys, so let's get right into it. Deb's question is about heart rate zones. So you can calculate your max heart rate as an estimation by subtracting your age from 220, and that's going to give you a rough estimate of what your maximum heart rate is. And we generally recommend not working above 85% of your maximum heart rate just for safety reasons. But she says there have been times when she's worked at that 80 to 85% of what her max heart rate should be, but she didn't feel like she was really exerting, she didn't really get out of breath, wasn't really sweaty, and was advised to stop working at that intensity even though she personally did not feel as though it was very intense for her. And she wondered about that and said she never felt like she got a very good workout from it. As with anything, we can only estimate with math. Your body is your body. I recommend going by your own intensity scale. So thinking about how hard you're working on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 would be, I'm going to puke, I'm going to pass out, this is as hard as I can possibly go. So you want to keep yourself no higher than maybe a 7, 8, 9 on that scale, depending on your fitness level, your age, and kind of just where you're at in your overall journey. So even though mathematically someone's maximum heart rate may be, 190, you may be able to safely work well above that just because that's your body and that's how your body responds. So I would recommend always listening to your own body. That can go both ways. You may not be at your 85% mathematically, but you may feel like, whew, this is really rough, I'm not feeling well, I really don't think I should keep going. Then you should stop. Your body should always be your first indicator of how hard you're working and whether you're working hard enough. Heather's question today was about BCAAs. What are they and how are they used? BCAA stands for branched chain amino acids. And basically these are just some of the 9 essential amino acids that your body needs to build muscle. They're proteins. Basically, BCAAs are used to help preserve muscle tissue, so to avoid muscle wasting. If you are very low calorie, or if you're doing perhaps cardio in the morning on an empty stomach, BCAA can be used to help prevent any muscle breakdown. For most of you guys, unless you are an experienced bodybuilder, you probably don't need to supplement with BCAA. You're probably getting enough protein from your diet as it is. If you are someone who has a specialized diet, is maybe vegan, and doesn't eat a lot of animal proteins, BCAA could be something for you to add to your diet just to ensure that you're getting enough muscle recovery if you're doing strength training. I have sometimes used BCAA with morning cardio. If you're doing less than 30 minutes, I really wouldn't worry too much about muscle wasting unless you're on a very low carb diet, very low calories, which, as you guys know, I don't recommend. If you're looking for a type of BCAA, I personally use just the pure, unflavored, plain old BCAA. I'm going to be honest with you, it doesn't taste good. You're going to have to choke it down. The reason I do that is because I personally choose to avoid artificial sweeteners and chemical additives that are put into the BCAA to make them taste good. If you're okay with that, and by all means, that's not a judgment here, that's just my body doesn't personally react well to a lot of artificial sweeteners and things. So if you're okay with that and you're looking for a brand, I would say pretty much anything that's a pretty standard BCAA without any added extras that aren't needed. So if it's just a flavored BCAA, I know Optimum Nutrition makes a great brand of that, so if you want to check that out. Thank you guys for the great questions today. Be sure to pop in on Periscope Sunday at 5 p.m. I will be doing more Q&A live. I'll be reading some of your questions and giving some answers for that. Download that app, Periscope TV. It is free. You can follow me at Melanie Ash. And coming up in July, I'm going to be doing a 30-day abs challenge. You're going to get a calendar with an abs workout to do every day. We're going to follow some dietary guidelines, have a Facebook group to stay accountable. It's going to be great, so you definitely don't want to miss out on that. So to ensure that you get signed up and when that launches, you can get on board, go to melanieashfitness.com. Click on Start here in the upper right-hand corner. You're also going to get a free 10-step weight loss jumpstart ebook. It's going to show you how to break through that plateau and get yourself losing weight and feeling better right away. So melanieashfitness.com. Click on Start here. Get signed up. Don't miss those emails. You guys are great. Send me your questions for next week and have a wonderful weekend.